Hello, dear friends. Life is short. Kiss slowly, laugh madly, love truly, and forgive quickly, wrote Paulo Coelho. Opinion piece. On the brink of disclosure. JFK files declassified. Truth is bigger than told. The door is about to open. What is about to happen? Revelations by Ismael Pérez. The awakening is unstoppable. Europe has become totalitarian. The mystery of Blue Lotus revealed. Humanity will reach its divine potential. France will distribute a survival manual. A multitude of changes is leading to a greater change. The US is coughing, but the rest of the world hasn't caught a cold yet. Let's start. We are on the verge of the greatest revelation in the history of humankind, according to Ismael Pérez. The truth about who we are, where we come from, and what has been hidden from us is preparing to emerge from the shadows. For centuries, the world has been controlled by deception, but now the veils are being lifted. The hidden forces that have manipulated humanity through secrecy and illusion are losing their grip, and the door to revelation is about to open. Every system we have known, government, media, finance, religion and science, has operated within a framework designed to keep us unaware of our true power. But the awakening is unstoppable. Advanced technologies, hidden knowledge, suppressed history, and the true origin of life on Earth will be revealed. The exposure of corruption, the revelation of extraterrestrial contact, and the understanding of our multidimensional existence will shatter the old paradigm and usher in a new world. This is more than just a moment. It is a radical shift in human consciousness. The illusions of division, fear, and scarcity will be replaced by unity, love, and abundance. Humanity will finally reach its divine potential, reclaiming its sovereignty and embracing the future always assigned to us. Prepare for the greatest transformation of the world has ever seen. The truth is not only coming, it is already here, and nothing can stop what is unfolding. Ismael Pérez, known as the Cosmic Ambassador or Warrior, is leading a figure in the White Hat movement. He is described as a super soldier who has participated in an odyssey through the ages, linked to revelations about advanced technology, other worlds and global conspiracies. His work focuses on exposing hidden truths, using narratives that combine elements of science, spirituality, and theories of world control. He has collaborated with figures such as Nicky Monick on projects that explore themes such as the awakening of consciousness, advanced technology, and the existence of other worlds. Opinions. The truth is much greater than what we were told. Jesus said, "Don't seek me in temples or altars, for you will be able to achieve what I have achieved," wrote Juan José Benítez. The mystery of Blue Lotus revealed. The ancient Egyptians would get drunk, faint, and for a fleeting moment, upon awakening, see the face of Hathor, the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. In politics, a person of low intelligence and narrow-mindedness is valued more than a simple person with a high mind, with an intellect and rationality, wise and therefore full of love and peace, far from all despotism, hatred, and stupidity. Kesheras daily message. Chaos will continue for those who have repeatedly chosen to remain in a three-dimensional consciousness, attached to material reality. Those who have chosen consciousness expansion, who have chosen love and wish to truly advance, will not face this chaos much longer. What is about to happen? Asks Sananda. In the coming days, weeks, and perhaps months, you will discover that a great change is taking place. Not just one, but a multitude of changes coming together to culminate in a greater change. When we talk about preparing for impact, it's not about being negative. It's about preparing as individuals by uniting as a collective. According to Kavamur Taiheta, many people are still confused about the ascension to 5D. It is aligned with a cycle, but the shift itself is not caused by a solar flare or a cosmic cycle. It is a plan of the Galactic Federation. It's not just a shift in consciousness. We will move to a new Earth. A brilliant Shin has been prepared for us, and we will acquire new abilities, free from sickness and death. Evil is behind us, and this Earth will darken. Shin will be a paradise and a galactic civilization with full revelation, open contact, and much more. The Pleiadians assure us that this will happen for current generations. We don't know exactly when, but everyone alive will be able to achieve it. Declassification. The declassification of documents on the JFK assassination is a failure. Only 1,000 of the 8,000 documents were declassified. The most damning documents were conveniently omitted, while many important pages were blacked out. Scholars, historians, and journalists will likely spend months combing through the records in search of new information. The three-letter agency's involvement in the JFK assassination is exposed in new files. In a secret memo dated June 30, 1961, Kennedy advisor Arthur Schlesinger Jr. warned that the agency was becoming a state within a state, attempting to pursue its own foreign policy. The released documents, while not revealing a simple piece of irrefutable evidence, shed further light on several facets of the JFK assassination saga. It's worth nothing that some files show that government agencies concealed or made access difficult during the original investigation. Most of the released files are scans of documents, some unblurred or have become faint and difficult to read in the decades since then, historians told the New York Times. There are also photographs and sound recordings, most of the 1960s. Breaking news. Vice President Pence spoke about the failure of globalization. The Trump administration has no plans to have more flights under the Alien Enemies Act. Australian politician Chris Minns believes that speech freedom is incompatible with a multicultural society. I don't agree, of course. Economy. The US threatens to leave the IMF and the World Bank. Deutsche Bank predicts that the dollar could lose its global status. The collapse of Wall Street, with a mood that went from euphoric to apocalyptic, causes a flight from stocks. Investors are abandoning stocks amid bullish decline, says Bank of America. The Fed keeps rates at 4.5% and warns of inflation risk due to the trade war. The Fed reduces its US economic growth forecast for 2025 to 1.7%. ITM Trading believes this is not a recession, but a collapse. For decades, the financial system has been built on shaky ground, unsustainable debt, reckless spending, and artificial market. The US is coughing, but the rest of the world hasn't caught a cold yet. Uncertainty in the US is leading investors to seek opportunities in alternative markets for fear of a recession, but an economic slowdown could spread to the rest of the world. Last week, stock markets suffered massive sell-off due to fears of a recession. Other countries. The Argentine Chamber of Deputies approved Milei's new debt with the IMF. The arrest in Turkey of Erdogan's main opponent displaced the lira hits a record low, causing trading across the entire market to be halted. The US urges Turkey to respect human rights following the arrest of Ekrem Imamoglu. Europe is becoming totalitarian and putting the Western world at risk. An oil field is discovered in Hungary. France will distribute a survival manual to prepare households for emergencies, including armed conflict. The euro falls after Eurozone inflation fell in February. Europe escapes the liquidity trap and forces the ECB to maintain higher rates. European funds invest 44% of their assets in US companies. Trump announces 200% taxes on EU alcoholic beverages in Brussels, if Brussels does not lift taxes on American whiskey. Spain. The IBEX surpasses 30,400 points and closes at the highest level since 2008. Spanish agriculture seeks new trade routes after the tariff crisis. Ukraine's unwillingness to reach an agreement worries Russia. Moscow sees the attack on a Russian oil base as a provocation against Trump's initiative. The shadow government, in unison with many European countries, is positioning itself to call for a prolonged war in Ukraine after the second phone call between Presidents Trump and Putin, according to Battle for Wealth. The media is against President Trump, along with leaders from France, Great Britain, Germany, etc., fanning the flames of war and advocating for more destruction. Meanwhile, the rallying elite is sheltering in their underground bunkers to weather the catastrophe. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.